Hello, oh dear ones. I am Priya Kumar and you're watching the third last episode of the Creators of the Future workshop, which we started as a countdown in the beginning of 2017, and now we are at the third last week before the year ends. I am here in Thailand. I came to Pattaya for a workshop, and this is the preparation for the fire walk this afternoon, where 450 participants will walk on fire. It's a lovely place, especially now at Christmas time. It's all so beautifully decorated and lit up, and the beaches are amazing with the sky full of parasailers. You know, people are flying away like birds in the sky. I got my mom along and she sat in the hotel with us most of the time because I was busier than expected with the workshop preparations. And now I'm at Bangkok airport shooting this video. Okay, so back to our connection. This week is about winning and winners. So if you have followed this program from the first week in the beginning of the year, and you have kept razor sharp focus and you have stayed on track with your goals, then now you will find yourself in one of the three categories. The first category is the winners. If you have achieved what you set out to achieve in the beginning of the year, then you need to give yourself a pat on the back. You need to give yourself a big hug and a big round of applause when you look at yourself in the mirror next. You did it! Don't wait for someone to acknowledge you. You get up and do it for yourself. And if you have made it just as you had planned, way ahead of time, then oh dear one, you are truly the creator of the future. And having said that, I want to draw your attention to the last 3 weeks that are still left of 2017 that are lying as an additional bonus of time before the year ends. Now here's what usually happens. When people set out to achieve something and they achieve it and there is still time left, well, they don't go out and work extra hard. They sit back and relax and celebrate. Well, let me tell you this. As long as the whistle has not been blown, the game is still on. Look, you're already an achiever. Nobody can take that away from you. But how about using the next 3 weeks to create a new personal record or to break your own record? You have already created the future with your achievement. Now how about creating history? So don't rest on your laurels just yet. Roll up your sleeves and go beyond yourself. Go beyond what you know is possible. Go create a new record. You still have 3 weeks to go. Now the second category are the category of the close runners. So you haven't yet reached the finish line, but you are close. And this is a critical situation because you see, as much as you are close to the finish line, anything can happen to stall you. So you have to keep your focus razor sharp and tighten up your discipline and have only one agenda 24/7. That is achievement, success and results. That's all you eat, breathe and sleep to land up on 1st of January 2018 as an achiever. As someone who thought of the future, who dreamt of the future and then went out and created it. That's a dreamer. That's a visionary who not only dreams but also works his way against all odds to achieve it. Just like the captain of a ship, you're going to be in uniform and on duty 24/7. Because you see, you are so close, you have worked so hard, you have made so many sacrifices, you have literally put your personal life on hold. And now coming so far, it would be pity to lose by a whisker. So give it all you've got. Now the third category are the people who are too far from the finish line. They have aligned the situation such that they have made it near impossible for them to win, that even a miracle would be shy from making an appearance. It's like in the cricket match, you know, you have 60 balls and 6 runs to go, that no matter what you do, the game is lost. Well, if you have found yourself at such an unfortunate position in your life, I have some news for you. Look, the bigger game is lost. But what is stopping you from making this over, these last 3 weeks, the most historic weeks of the year ever? You're far from achieving your goals, but you can still make these 3 weeks count and make them the highlight of your year. You get the point. You will lose the big game. But what stops you from creating historic sales in the next 3 weeks? What stops you from creating the best weekly record the next 3 weeks? Let these 3 weeks be the weeks where you did the maximum turnover, you did the maximum sales, you did the maximum production, you did the maximum study. Let these 3 weeks be historic. At least that much is in your control. Look, no matter what happened in the whole year, I want you to end this year with victory. So go ahead and hit a 6 on every single ball. See, you will lose the game, but the last cheer will ring in your heads louder than the booing you will do yourself for having lost the game later. So this year, if you have not reached your fitness goals, in the next 3 weeks, go and lose 1.5 kilo. So you are $1 million short of your income. In the next 3 weeks, create a record of the maximum personal income earned. Take your focus off losing and set yourself a new target for the next 3 weeks to end the year with a bang, with victory, with success. And then go win that. I want you to win, period. Now you go do that for me. Go do that for yourself, and go do that for everyone who has been rooting for you. Give them the opportunity to hoot and cheer. They have also been standing with you all year round. Don't forget that. And I promise you that the next year round, I will coach you personally on how to take achievement and success to a new level with a lot of ease. You have learned a lot. You have learned many lessons in this year of your struggle, of setting things right. Now let's take that learning and up the game where you reach victory with pleasure, with style, with ease. That will be for your next round, for your next game, for the next year, and I promise you that. So for the next 3 weeks, put a responder. I am on the last lap to victory. For anyone who is not on your track and demands your attention, keep going. And I am waiting for you at the finish line. I hope this helps. And hey, before you go, since it's the holiday season, why don't you gift my books to your friends and relatives? I will personally sign them for you. Get your personalized copy with the festive greetings. I think it would be a great way to end the year with some inspiration. Alright, so I will see you next Friday on the second last week to the year. Until then, keep focused, keep going, and keep winning. There was this guy in the lounge, he tells me while I was leaving, keep winning. So I had to explain to him that I was making a video for my Friday workshop, and he said he will check it out. So there's somebody from Australia who's joining in. That's my mom, and that is Priyanka, and that is Sudhir. So we're boarding now. And this is Nisha, and that is this is Nisha and Priyanka again. We are leaving. Okay, and that is Sudhir again. We are coming back home from Thailand.